Komborerai vose vanokutukai, muchivanyengeterera vose vanokushonai. Idai, idai vavengi venyu. Komborerai vose vanokutukai, muchivanyengeterera vose vanokushonai. Idai, idai vavengi venyu.
When was this institution built and how did you join the Redemptorists?
This institution was built in the 1960s. And the way I came here is quite interesting. Because I had a friend whom I was staying with in support unit Chirumanzu, and he was called Posvo. Most interested with the Dominican fathers. He wanted to join the Dominicans. But at the same time, he was also interested in joining the Redemptorists. That time, the Redemptorists were not taking. So we were called in Blawayo and went for a workshop with the Comboni missionaries. And from there, that's when I discovered that there were Redemptorists who were staying behind the support unit police camp. So Stephen promised me that he would take me here and visit the Redemptorists. So in the 1991, I decided to come with Stephen here after the workshop, and I was very interested as soon as I came here with what I saw. I was received by Father Ronald Mackenzie, who was also interested in seeing me joining. And I couldn't express that at first, but he asked me a question that stayed with me to think about it and come back to them, as it were. So with time, I continued to visit here. And in 1992, there was a group of guys who were taken in, William and Joel. So they were finishing their studies. And apparently the fathers were saying they would want to make sure they get it right. So they were not going to get us quickly into the formation mode. So we were asked to go to Emerald Hill, where we had to stay in the Jesuit house, going to Emerald Hill to teach. And then we were brought back here, and since there were no structure at that time of making sure that they get the formation right, they said we will start humbly, and we were staying in a house down there called Bethany. In 1993, I was enrolled as a candidate here, and from there on, we started rolling the ball. I was then asked to go to Wazanai, where I did a diploma in catechetics. And in 1994, I came back and was coordinator of catechetics in Mavuku Tafara, both parishes. So I was already now a candidate and in the formation mode. Joe and William were asked to go to the seminary. I was interested in being a brother. So they were still trying at finding ways to see whether I would get a course that would really augur well with what I wanted to do. So in 1996, I was asked to go to the novitiate with everybody else. Brother Raymond by then was there, Brother Joe, who is now with CCJP, and Brother William. We went to South Africa for novitiate. That was in 1996, end of it, and then 1997, the whole of it, we were in the novitiate. And then in 1998, we came back here in January. I had my first profession, and then to go back to Azanai to finish my diploma in religious studies, then started my honors in religious studies, the degree. And then in 2001, I then finally professed as a Redemptorist. And this happened in Chirumanzu. It's quite vivid to me how that happened. I was so excited that very morning, and everything was just new.
Ini ne simba randino piwa ne mutemu we chita chedu. Dino kugamuchira se mumwe wedu. Ne mufaro. Se nengu izeri chita che mununuri muchini kwajo. Ma Redemptorists. Yaka teketerwa ne kupika miko de kupezi sira. Muzita rababa. Naramana komana. Naramwea muchini. Amen.
Makorokoto. Niko dzake dzagamuchirwa. Saka iko zvinotaka kumuona achikorokotedzana nevamwe vese vechita chemaredemptorist. Vana brother, huyai kumberi mukorokotedze mumwe wenyu.
And shimmering, glimmering. I can remember the picture. I couldn't eat. I was so excited. Everybody was coming from Harare and was looking forward to my profession. So that's how I joined the Redemptorists.
You are one of the first Redemptorists in Zimbabwe. How do you feel about that?
When it comes to that, I really feel honored, privileged, and I'm humbled too, because there are other brothers who have gone before me. Some have made it in this life, and some have failed in this life, but succeeded elsewhere. So I feel humbled with that, and I think it's a privilege to be in this life where I'm called to the men who make a difference to people's lives, men of change, men who bring life of the Redeemer in their interface with people.
Vamos rutendo rwega rusina mabasa